Hello and welcome. Hello. So, you guys, we're going to do the Aries update. This is crazy because I still have Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo to finish for the monthly from October to November. But Spirit kept pushing me and pushing me and pushing me about Aries. So, Aries, I think that for a lot of you, this is definitely going to resonate. For a lot of you, it might shock you. Something I say may shock you. Something I say may trigger you. Something I say may encourage you or push you to get through to something, get to something or someone. Hey, Leslie, but this reading for Aries, and this is strictly for Aries, whether it's sun, moon, and rising, listen, it's up to you to figure it out. If you come in my room and you're not any of the above, you're not Aries, sun, moon, or rising, it's okay. If you're led to come to this video, if you feel like you just need to be in the room or you wanted to watch, something I say may resonate for you, even though you are not an Aries, so don't feel excluded. Don't feel like it's not about you, because if you're brought here or if you come in on a voluntary basis, it may be for you. Awesome, Leslie. So, this again is an Aries update, and this is going to definitely it's going to reach the charts. In other words, a lot of people that watch this are going to resonate to what's coming. A lot of people are definitely going to resonate to this. I'm just waiting for a couple more people to come into the room, and then I'll get started. I wrote a couple notes down that Spirit was telling me, so I will go by the notes as well, just for anybody who's watching this. And again, Alexa, what are the dates for the zodiac sign of Aries?
In tropical astrology, Aries begins on March 21st and ends on April 20th. In sidereal astrology, Aries begins on April 15th and ends on May 15th.
So for some people, hey Madeline, all right. So for some people, the Aries is between March 21st and April 20th. In another type of astrology, Aries can also be April 15th to May 15th. Now, I'm just going by Alexa and what she says. But majority of us deal with March 21st through April 20th is definitely the sign of Aries. So we're just about to get started. I'm just waiting for a couple more people to come in the room. If you are in the room, please hit the like button so I know you're here, so that you can help me with the encouragement to keep doing free readings like this. I enjoy doing them, but all I ask is you hit the like button. It's very simple, doesn't cost anything. Please just hit the thumbs up if you came into the room. Some of you may have to leave the chat to hit the like button and come back in. But either way, thank you for doing that. I appreciate it very much. Thank you, Madeline. Anytime I do a video live or recorded, please hit the like buttons to help support my channel. That's all I ask. Appreciate it. If you're not a subscriber, please subscribe. I also offer a membership, which gives you an opportunity once a month to do a free Zoom with me, ask questions, even possibly get mini reads during those Zooms. So we're just going to wait a few minutes. Leslie, meet Madeline. Madeline, meet Leslie. Welcome both in. Welcome in. There's 10 people. So there's 10 people here. Please hit the like button if you haven't already. I'm waiting to see everybody who's here. Some people are here just watching from the distance. It's okay if you don't want me to know you're here, but at least hit my like button. Your name won't show up. Please at least hit the like button. I greatly appreciate that. I don't mind you being here incognito. That's fine. Not everybody wants to be seen. I get it. I do it all the time. I watch videos. I don't comment. I just sit there and watch. Even lives, I go on lives, and a lot of times I don't comment. Unless I specifically want that person to know I'm in their room and I'm there to support them, period. But other than that, I sit back and I just watch too sometimes. And that's cool. I'm cool with that. But at least please show the respect to hitting the like button if you have not already. Again, I'm just going to wait a couple minutes for the notifications to go out. Sometimes YouTube's a little slow. Leslie, did you get a notification? And Madeline, did you get a notification? By chance, did you get notification? Is that how you saw me, or were you just scrolling and happened to know I was on? I'll be using my gold deck today. Which looks like this. This is the deck I'll be using today. It's a beautiful deck. It's actually a very, very beautiful deck. So I'll be using that today. Oh, good, Leslie. Thank you. Oh, I should shut my blinds behind me because the light keeps it from working. Close the blind behind me so I can turn the camera around. Make it easier. All right. Hello, hello, and welcome. It's a little dark in here, right? A little bit dark. And I got the one light on with the three lights on it, but I guess I need another one. All right. So we are going to get started with Aries. I guess some people will come in late, and that's okay. That's okay. We'll figure it out. So Aries, you have a lot going on. You have an awful lot going on, and it's okay. Everything's going to work out. All right, Aries. I'm going to start off first with the messages. Hey, Miss Daisy. I go by what Spirit tells me to do, Miss Daisy. I go by what Spirit tells me to do, but if you need a personal update, I will be offering today mini minis, which are only $44.44, or a regular mini, which is $88.88, or you can ask a question. One question will be $33.33. Or you can get just a message from Spirit about your current situation, which will be 3 cards, which is $55.55. I will not be doing roll of the dice today. I will not. Okay. All right, starting off with Aries. All right. So Aries, right now, yeah, I did all the zodiacs. You can check. I just have to do Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. Okay, Miss Daisy? I have to do Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. But all the other zodiac signs have been completed for October to November. When Spirit leads me to do additional information, I will. I may do a recap of all signs with a short prompt, meaning a short message for each sign as an update, but that wouldn't be until next week. Because I just put the signs and the messages out. So not a whole lot changing at the moment. All right, so I'm going to continue. All right, this is for Aries. This is about an urgent message for Aries that needed to come out. Spirit kept pushing me to get this message out to you. So apparently, for some of you, Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising, you've had some type of boost, maybe a chakra boost. Maybe some of you had some type of Light bulb go off. Maybe some of you felt this new charge, this new energy, this new feeling. For some of you, it's like you know something's sitting right there, waiting, or they're waiting, somebody is sitting right there waiting for you to respond to them, you to reach out to them, you to communicate to them or connect with them. That's what I'm feeling. Now, 2 hours ago, I'm hearing 2 hours ago, some of you were checking your messages or checking emails or checking text messages or reading something about this person. Either they wrote to you, you wrote to them, or the initial conversation itself, you've been going over something, or you've been looking at somebody's picture for some of you. For some of you, it's like you're stalking their social media. There's no doubt about it. Whether it's you, Aries, doing it, or they're doing it to you, okay? But high energy right now for Aries. High freaking energy. Now, let me just say, somebody with different qualities than you, Aries. Somebody who does things completely different than you do. Maybe their work is different. Maybe their ethnic background is different. Maybe their religion is different. There's a lot of diversity here, which is a good thing. It's a good thing because there'll never be boredom between the two of you. But what it does create is a challenge between the two of you, trying to line up your energies, trying to line up the timing, trying to line up like the coincidences, like meaning you want the spontaneity, you want to have something spontaneous with this person, but it's very hard for you to get on their schedule or them to get on your schedule. It's like trying to work something out. You follow me? Okay. Now, somebody, either you, Aries, or them, keeps biting their tongue, like wanting to say something, but then you don't. Or they're wanting to say something, and then they don't. Now, this has been on somebody's mind. This has been pressuring somebody. This is making somebody really want to reach out. This is making somebody really feeling like they got to do something. Somebody's itching. They're very antsy. They're itching to do something. Somebody's bored as F as well. You hear me? Somebody is bored as F. Now, that could be you, Aries, which is more likely you, and maybe the other person, especially if you're dealing with another Aries. Some of you are dealing with a water sign. I feel like a lot of you also, also you may be dealing with another fire sign, and a handful or two, maybe 10 people, maybe 10 out of everybody that watches this video is dealing with an air sign, a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Okay, but some of you are also, like I said, dealing with a Leo or Sag. Maybe 3 of you are dealing with the same Aries. Maybe some of you are. And then some of you are definitely dealing with a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Okay? I don't see Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo as much. Unless that's somebody's sun, moon, and rising, whatever. But I don't see that as heavily with this message. Somebody is definitely right now in the middle of a debate. Maybe it's a spiritual debate. Maybe it's a verbal debate. But for somebody, again, Aries, somebody's arguing their point or wanting to argue their point. Remember when I said somebody's itching to do something or say something? Somebody's arguing their point. Maybe you're arguing your point with your emotions. Maybe you're arguing your point with your actions. Maybe you're arguing your point, but it's draining you. It's either draining you because you can't speak what you need to, you can't say what you need to say, you can't express yourself the way you really want to, or because this person is coming to you in such a way where they're not showing you everything, they're not admitting everything, or they're not taking off this mask that they're wearing. In other words, this person may be pretending to be this way, when in fact, under that mask, there's somebody else. There's somebody else. Now, you may have had a tower moment with this person. You absolutely may have had a tower moment with this person. And when I talk about the tower moment, give me 2 seconds. An upheaval, right? The tower moment, it talks about somebody also between Aries and whoever your partner is, whoever this person is. It doesn't even have to be your partner, whoever you're dealing with. There's misery here. There's somebody with literally in misery. You might have everything that you need right now. You may have your food, you may have your electric, you may have your car, you may have your phone, you may have everything that you need as a necessity, but you don't have everything that you need as your pleasure. You don't have that. You don't have that. I know I ain't wrong. You don't have that. For some of you, it's like you're under distress. Right now, you might feel like somebody ruined a situation by their actions or their behaviors. Somebody may have ruined the way you felt about them. Somebody may have totally made you change your mindset about the way you used to think about somebody. For some of you, you might feel like somebody's behavior is a disgrace, like the way that they're carrying themselves, the way they're pretending to be one way, but they're another. You might find that to be disgraceful. For some of you, you may feel kind of trapped right now in your situation. May you feel like there's not many people that you're accepting in, or there's not many people to choose from, or there's not a great deal of options or opportunities in front of you right now. You may feel like, what the hell? Where is everybody at? Like this is hard, or this is difficult. Or with my lifestyle, things are not as easy as people think they are. It's kind of like people are looking at you or judging you that you have everything you could want or need. But the truth is, you would give up all of it to have something that you don't have. I'm going to say it again, Aries. Somebody's looking at you as if you have everything, like the Ace of Cups, like you have everything. You have financial security. You have family, you have friends, you have attention, you have support groups, you have people around you who are encouraging, you have people that'll laugh with you, people that'll cry with you. But you would give all of this up if you could have just one thing in your life. The next card comes up for you guys is the Two of Swords. So Aries, you have taken the time over and over again to cut out, yes, to cut out people quite quickly. You're very fast, Aries, to swing. Let me pull this back. You're very fast to swing that sword. Like, nope, you're done. You're done. A lot of you Aries aren't big on second chances. A lot of you Aries, you see the moon? A lot of you Aries don't trust people. A lot of you Aries always feel that somebody has a motive or a plan. For some of you Aries, you're in your head too much where people are concerned. You might overthink things. Now, I feel like that's you just being you, Aries, because Aries are very much prepared. Aries are definitely organized in a lot of ways. Now, as far as like, I'm not talking about your cabinets, your clothes, your drawers, I'm not talking about that kind of organized. I'm talking about in your life in general. You're very organized as far as this is what I want, this is what I don't want, so I'm cutting it out. I'm finished with it. Now, for some of you, Aries, it's like, you know what? I'm not going to tolerate it. You already have a predisposition. Like you already have what you feel are the requirements to be able to get into your life, to people to be able to access you. You already have that profile set. You already have your rules, so to speak. And for a lot of you Aries, it's like, you know, I'm not going to settle for less than that. I'm not going to deal with it. Now, for some of you Aries, you have in the past made a false judgment where you let a person in and you may have felt that they were using you. You may have felt that they took advantage of you. You may have felt that their motive to be with you wasn't what you wanted it to be. But at the same time, Aries, you let them stay. You kept trying with this person. You gave them more than an opportunity. You gave them more than an extended stay. or meaning that you kept giving them chances over and over, but in the end you got kind of disappointed with it. Because in the end, it's like they still were holding back from you. They still weren't being everything that they could be to you. Now, I also have, hold on you guys, be patient with me. I also have the Six of Cups. And with the Six of Cups, you know, this is a card where children in an old garden, their cups are filled with flowers. It talks about a card of memories of the past, reflecting maybe on childhood, happiness, enjoyment, coming together from the past. Things that have vanished. Perhaps this card wants to tilt in reverse. So when the Six of Cups wants to tilt in reverse, it's giving the energy of new relations, new knowledge, new environment. It also is talking about disporting in a newly entered precinct. Now, for some of you, the future renewal, that which will come to pass presently. Now, for some of you, maybe the card was supposed to be upright. For some of you, it could have been you're reflecting on the past. It could have been your keep thinking about the times that you were happy with this person. You're trying to hold on to anything that you can from a past relationship or situationship that had a lot of good points to it. And you're also trying to season up those memories, make them even better than what they actually were. Some of you are feeling like, well, maybe I should just go back to my past, go back to my ex, go back to something that was familiar, because nothing's happening in the present with new or someone new. So we always want to, what they call relapse. We always want to go backwards again. Thank you, Cranky. For some of you, with the Two of Cups, for some of you, you're going to be pledging to another person, or somebody's going to be pledging to you. It's almost like you're going to be pledging to one another. The Cups rises. It's kind of like between the great wings. It's like the cup is going to rise above, meaning that love is going to win in a situation. For a lot of you, Aries, you don't realize that you do have options that are out there. But you're not really looking at them. You're not really looking at them. You're still going by something from the past. You're still believing that something's not going to work out. You're still believing that things are just going to stay the way they've been and it's never going to progress and I'm never going to get anywhere, but that's not true. See, you got to stop cutting people out. You got to stop cutting people out because there's a challenge there for you. Now, for some of you, the nature of the King of Wands, the physical and emotional nature to which this card is attributed is dark, ardent. It's almost like your uplift flowering wand and wears like the three correspondents in the remaining suits. What is called a cup of maintenance beneath his crown. This is a person that connects with the symbol of the lion, which is emblazoned on the back of his throne. Divinatory meaning is dark man, friendly, country kind of man, generally honest, conscientious. This is a man who will tolerate something for a little while. So Aries, man or woman, masculine energy, feminine energy, this is somebody who will tolerate for a little while. Hi, Michelle. Great to see you. Good. I'm glad it's working. For some of you, perhaps you were in that third-party situation, Aries. Maybe you didn't agree to sign up to that. Maybe you didn't even know that that was even happening when you had this first meet with this person. But Aries, right now, like, you're holding on to your finances. You're very comfortable with your finances. There's no stress there right now. And Aries, actually, finances is going to improve. You're going to be doing something a little bit different. There's a twist on something that's going to increase and raise up your finances, all right? For some of you, as you continue to ascend up, either physically, emotionally, mentally, or financially, you're going to leave a couple people behind because a couple people can't handle where you're going. A lot of times these people, these relationships, situationships, these people that came into your life, vanished, left, walked away, or you dismissed them because they can't handle where you're going. They can't handle the level that you're on. They can't handle your fame. They can't handle who you are. They can't handle your intelligence. They can't handle it. They're not used to it. For some of you, you're desperately struggling with relationships, and a lot of it has to do with Aries. A lot of your relationship struggle has to do with because you are so confident, because you're so strong, because you have had to do it all by yourself. Always. Like always. Even for some of you, when you lived home, took care of yourself, took care of other people in your home. You did everything that was expected of you and more. You always forgot about yourself, though. It's funny. You take really good care of other people, but you always forgot about yourself. And then for a little while, you almost felt guilty when you had to start doing something for you. You almost felt guilty about it. And you shouldn't. Aries, people see you as sitting very confident, very strong. People know that you're financially secure. People feel that you are intimidating. They feel that you're in control. They feel like you're too high for them to reach. Do you understand? They feel like your level is so high they can't maintain or reach you. I'm not telling you to down yourself. I'm not telling you to put yourself down or lower a level or whatever. I'm not saying that. I'm saying you got to find people who are vibrating on the same energy as you. You're looking for these Mickey Mouse kind of people, and you need somebody who's more intelligent. You need somebody who's more creative. You need somebody who's more either into what you're into, or you need somebody who's into whatever they're into, but they're all the way in it. Like they're running a business, they're owning a business, they're supervising, they're managing. And I'm not putting anybody down if they're not in that level. In other words, you're not interested in the server, you're interested in the owner. You're not interested in like the person that's flipping the burgers. You're interested in the person that created the burger. Do you understand what I'm saying? You keep trying to downplay things. You keep trying to allow people that just aren't there to like encourage you to even be a better you, to encourage you to try harder, to become more popular, to become more famous, to become more independent, to become more self-reliant. You're going to people that are more needy, like they're needing you to fix them. That's not what you need, Aries. Those relationships are going to end because they're not good for you. They're going to end. They are not good for you. How much of your cup can you keep pouring into somebody else when they don't want to do anything with what they're pouring into you? They're giving you this. You're giving them that. I'm sorry. You're giving them that and giving them that. They're drinking from that cup. And then they're going back and doing the same old shit. They're not trying. Some of you, you're dealing with somebody who's got addiction issues. Or they got cheating issues or lying issues. You're dealing with somebody who doesn't want to shit and get off the pot. Somebody who doesn't want to make something happen. You're dealing with somebody who wants to stay stagnant. Somebody who's afraid to stand up and make a choice or decision. You've been thinking about this for quite some time, Aries. You've been thinking about this for quite some time. Now, I need everybody to hit the like button if you're in the room. I have over 20-some people in there. Please hit the like button so I can continue. Please hit the like button so I can continue. It's good, Diamond. Please hit the like button if you've come into the room, you guys. A lot of people are not hitting the like button. Please do. I appreciate it if you would. Hi, Leo. All right. So anyway, Aries, as you're looking out into the distance right now, as to what do I do next? I don't know where to find somebody. How can I get something started? Why does it seem like people come in my life and then all of a sudden they just turn around, or they're not interested anymore, or they're afraid to show me who they really are, or they don't want to admit who they are? For some of you, with the Lover's card, male, female, 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 male, male, I don't give a shit what it is. I don't care. It's not my business. But what is my business is to tell you that there is somebody coming toward you. You're going to have to trust your intuition on this one. They're coming in fast, so don't say I didn't warn you that somebody's coming in. Somebody's wanting to stay when they come in. This is going to result in some type of a celebration for you, Aries. You're not going to believe that this person is really into you. You're going to look for every way that you can. Damn it, Aries. You're going to look for every way that you can to sabotage the shit. Why are you going to do that, Aries? Why the hell? You say you want it. You say you want them to come in. You say you want this relationship. You're saying you want it to work. You're saying you want somebody to want to be with you mentally, physically, emotionally, all the above. I'm telling you, this person's coming in. Look, they want to hand it to you. They want you to take it. They want you to take it. And for anybody interested, this person is quite, let me just say built. Let me just say built. Okay? This person is want to offer you. Again, they want to offer you. You following me? You're following me, okay? I ain't gonna say it on this channel, but you follow me? So be prepared. Because this knight, this page, is wanting to come in. Now, for some of you, you have a queen around you who wants to do everything they can to try to sabotage something. I don't know who this queen is. I don't know if this queen is part of this page or knight's life. I don't know. I don't know if this queen is on your side of this camera here, and this queen is always trying to sabotage you or always trying to talk you out of something. This queen just doesn't want to see you happy, okay? I don't know whose queen it is, all right? Now, for some of you, this queen could be a male or female, okay? It is not strictly for females. It is not. A queen can be a queen and can be a queen. Got me? Now, what I'm trying to tell you is that the universe knows you've been asking and asking and asking, and the universe is trying to hand it to you. So, Aries, will you take the damn thing? Take it. Take it, Aries. Aries. Sometimes, Aries, you can be a stubborn MFer. Let me just tell you. Sometimes, Aries, you're so scared of what's really could happen for you, what really could open up doors for you, what really could take you down a path you've never been on before. And yet, for some of you, you're stuck in a damn past on some asshole, male or female, that isn't doing a damn thing, hasn't made any dramatic changes, isn't willing to fight for you. F them, Aries. Get rid of them. Get your sword out. Because Aries, Aries, you're so damn good at it. Let me get it. Let me get it. Hold on. Damn it. Let me get it. Aries, you're so damn good on it. You always want to cut some shit. So, Aries, cut the shit from the person from the past. You're always wanting to cut. Hey, Aries, listen, you're definitely a cutter. You're a cutter. And I don't mean a cutter. I ain't talking about a cutter. I'm talking about cutting people out. You cut people out. But you're cutting the wrong people out. That's what I'm trying to tell you. You keep cutting the wrong people out. Aries. Aries, if I could just come right through this phone and try to tell you, Aries. People listen when you talk. They listen when you talk. They hear every word you say. For a lot of you, Aries, you've been involved in other people's relationships that you have helped them to master what it is that they want. For some of you, Aries, you got trouble sleeping because you got so much on your mind. And what's on your mind, of course, is about them swords, wondering who you cut out next. That's what that's about. That's what you're wondering. You're laying there and you're wondering who you're going to cut out next. Tell me, I know. For some of you, Aries, you got a lot of options around, but these options, you ain't interested in these options. They're not for you. There might be 20,000 options out there for you, and you're like, nope, I don't want them. Nope, I want that one over there. But, Aries, you have a lot of justice. You have a lot of justice in your energy. A lot of justice. And when I say a lot of justice, what I'm talking about is you have a lot of power. You have a lot of clarity. You know exactly what you want and what you don't want. And if somebody's not coming towards you that has all that you're looking for, if just one thing is off, you're like, nah. Aries, you ain't going to find the perfect person. You're not. There's no such thing. It's a secret for you. There's no such thing as a perfect person. You have somebody that's been hanging around. Now it's up to you to decide whether you want them to hang around or you want to get rid of them. Don't keep them around just for sex. Don't keep them around just because they're a booty call. Don't keep them just around because you got nothing better to do. Stop it. Stop it. Aries, right now, you might not be seeing eye to eye with somebody, okay? You might not be seeing eye to eye because you're shoulder to shoulder right now. Not agreeing with something. Soon you're going to want to turn your back on them and get that damn, and get the damn swords out and slice them out again. That's what's coming. Because right now somebody's overwhelming you. Somebody's got you feeling so overwhelmed like, oh, God, why don't they just say it already? Or why don't they just do it already? Or why don't they just come and tell me already? Or why don't they just, whatever. You're wondering why somebody don't just do it. For some of you, Aries, you keep asking, what's wrong with you? You keep asking that. What's wrong with me? There's nothing wrong with you. You're good looking. You're smart. You're stable. You're lovable. You're likable. You ever hear the wrong place, the wrong time? Did you ever hear that you're putting your energy to the crowd that can't handle your energy? You need to get yourself to a different environment. Perhaps a more like environment, meaning if I like vegetarian food, I'm not going to go to a burger joint, right? If I like the outdoors, I'm not going to go stay somewhere smogged up in a casino, stuck indoors. You got to put yourself where people like yourself are going to be. You don't have to go to a confined area, but you need to be in a generalized area so that you can see the variety that is in front of you. Then you're going to find that something is going to trigger your mind, trigger your interest. Then when that person that has that cup for you, you're going to be like, okay, that's a winner. Then immediately messages will follow. Immediately there will be some traveling between the two of you. You're going to be fighting with yourself, not wanting to do it, not wanting to take a risk. But then you're like, okay, you know what? Fine. Fine. I'll try it. There's more than 3 people here, so there is a little bit of a crowd, but not a big crowd, but a little bit of a crowd. You still get hesitant for a minute, wondering whether you should accept this cup or not. I feel like you're going to give it another try. You do not have to beg for what it is that you're wanting. Somebody is going to give you a message, or you're going to see a message, or maybe this is the message that you needed to see, that things are going to happen for you. But you've got to stop being that hermit. You got to stop it. You want the Wheel of Fortune? Then go for it. Go for it. Stop hiding who you are. If you decide to just come out and be who you are, so many people, with the amount of people around you and the people that you love and know, will support you, will still support you. They're not going to walk away from you. They're still going to love you. But more people will see you. More people that like the same things you do will see you, will reach out to you, will communicate to you, and it'll open the door up for a lot. But don't trust me. Keep living in this world the way you wanted to, but you need to believe in your dreams. You got to share. You see what this card says? Share the world of tarot. Share in the world of tarot, whoever that's for. You have a choice or a decision that you're going to make. Stop being a fool. You have the ability to make this magic happen. You're the one who's procrastinating it. All right. That's it for Aries. I'm telling you now, don't have regrets. You're going to look back on the situation and be like, why did I wait so long? For some of you, stop feeling trapped in your situation. Stop stressing and worrying about it when it can be quickly fixed. For some of you, maybe you're dealing with a Leo. You're definitely willing to put the work in. What we see as the symbology of tarot derives in a large measure from our own intuition, and once revealed, reflects back upon each of us to further enrich our lives. Get over the broken heart. Start balancing your shit out once and for all. Remember, what you put in is what you'll get out. Stop not trusting everybody. Not everybody around is trying to hurt you. There are people who are trying to have a good time, to enjoy you, to just have fun, like childlike fun. Go do your amusement parks. Go do your beaches. Go do your vacations. Go do your trips. Go do what you got to do. Stop judging the situation so much. You're not the victim here. You're not. Stop worrying about what didn't work out in the past and realize that all that is right in front of you. And if you want it, it's yours. It's the best I can tell you, Aries. All right. Hope you enjoyed this reading. Comment down below. Subscribe. Hit the like button.